Your Excellency, Mr. Peter Obi, interesting. I saw you yesterday and in the ADC, the flag of the unveiling of the coalition platform. How did that come?
Well, you can see what we said. The coalition just adopted a party for 2027.
Nigerians, Mr. Peter Obi breaks silence. Atiku will argue on this one and weep, my country people. Peter Obi breaks silence on one-on-one interview with Mr. Shengu. Stick around to the end and get every single detail in this video. Please do it to like and share this video, guys. Subscription are free so that you're gonna receive any update from this channel. Alright, let's dive into this interview.
Your Excellency, Mr. Peter Obi, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Sam, for having me.
How have you been?
Surviving.
Quite a while. Interesting. I saw you yesterday and in the ADC, the flag of the unveiling of the coalition platform. How did that come?
Well, you can see what we said. The coalition just adopted a party for 2027. So we're trying to work together. You know, the oppositions are trying to come together to work together for the sake of Nigeria.
So, what does this then mean? Does it mean that you are an ADC member or a Labour Party member?
Today, I'm a Labour Party member, and I remain in Labour Party. But we have all agreed to work in coalition for 2027 election. And for that, we've just adopted ADC. Going on, other parties, other individuals are going to still come in. But it's just like an unveiling, like you used it before, an adoption, which will still go into bringing other people together under the same umbrella and saying, we want better governance for this country. We want to see more competent government with the capacity and character to do the right things.
So at some point you are going to leave Labour Party, is that it?
Well, where we are, the coalition, this coalition might have other parties that will come together, like it's happened in the past, and change the name of the party, anything. But right now, we've adopted one party. The other ones are going to come in. So we can't say whether we're going to leave this or we're going to come into this. What is constant now is that we've all agreed to work together.
The implication is a legal one. Whether or not, as someone who is intending to run for office, you have the ability to participate or be in two political parties, it then means that that will affect your ability.
There's a difference in between intention and being this. I said I'm a member of this, you know, and I'm going to work with this group. So it's like, oh, well, I want to invest in this company, where they say, oh, you cannot be in two companies at the same time. But I have indicated my intention. I want to go into this. That is not.
Well, you don't see it as anti-party.
No. There's not an anti-party.
No, because I don't think Labour Party has agreed to
remember, we said for 2027. Say we're not in 2027, we're in 2025. It's clear. We've adopted this for 2027. So if I say I'm going to this, that doesn't say, oh, well, listen, I want to be sharing, I want to be able to be part of your dinner in the evening. That doesn't mean I should abandon my breakfast and lunch because I have intended to come and eat your dinner. No, we're going there.
So
we're going to go together. We are not abandoning where we are. At some stage, when that happens, you know.
So you are thinking of being a running mate to Atiku. Is that the case right now? That's your intention?
Again, Shehu, this is not in play. Nobody have ever discussed that.
You know what I'm asking?
People assume so many things. Nobody have ever discussed with me whether I'm going to be A or B or C. Shehu, I'm going to contest for the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And I believe I'm qualified for it.
Do you know the reason why I'm asking this? The coalition has been touted as Atiku-led coalition. And there are those who think that That organization of coming together, that marriage is for an Atiku platform to run.
Say people just assume anything in this country, and I don't believe in assumption. I don't live with it. I'm part of a coalition which will be able to produce a competent president with the capacity, compassion to save this country.
And you look at the assemblage in that room. Some have described them as geriatrics who are old and done politically, who have been former this, former that. And this is Peter Obi, and your reputation, you know what your reputation is with the Nigerian people. There are those who think that Peter Obi stands for a ray of hope, a beacon of hope for a lot of young Nigerians. And your association with some of those who have been described as spent, former this, former that. You don't think that there is a problem, that a contradiction?
Shehu, when a leader comes into a scene, you lead everybody. Your job is to change. You change the old, you change the young. You don't just say, oh, my job as a leader is to change those who are not even, and if you look at it, it's about everywhere in the world. Those who brought out change, changed everybody. Even for those of us, I'm sure it's in Islam, it's within the Quran, it's in the Bible, that those who actually, like Paul, who was previously Saul, who actually wrote everything, was one of those who were major persecutors of Jesus Christ and his team. But God changed. So my job is to even change the unchangeables and bring them in line with what they want: good governance.
So like a messiah, that's what you want to be.
Whatever you call it.
A political messiah.
It's not for me to say, oh, this one is bad, this one is good. No. It is for everybody to come together and show that you can do things better.
Is it not contradictory, though? There are those who say some of them had planned to sustain military rule in Nigeria. Some of them had run severally in the government that Nigerians thought that had failed. And you say you want to reform Nigeria. Is it not contradictory?
In fact, you need some who have been in bad government. Their experience is critical. I can tell you one of the major companies in the world hired 2 people who have worked in several failed companies because they can tell you what happened, why they failed. You need the experience of those who have failed and those who have succeeded to move on. And you need everybody. It is a critical experience because they know what can fail a system and they know what was wrong with the system. So you need everybody. So if you want to serve, you must serve everybody.
In all of this, the ultimate goal and agenda is to ensure that 2027, this government and this party, APC, led by President Tinubu, is swept out of prominence. That's the agenda, isn't it?
Yes.
And by all means, you are going to pursue it.
We're not going to do it by all means. We're going to do it by all lawful means to make sure, because we've seen the failure, we've seen the incompetence of the government. We've seen they don't have the capacity to do the job. So you just have to do, for the sake of our children.
If this option, one of the options is for you to be a running mate, you will still keep it?
There's no option here, Seru. We're not talking about options.
Obi has to be on the ballot.
Well, the rest is for Nigerians to decide.
Let me ask you, is there anything specifically that has been happening in Nigeria since the 2023 elections that has strengthened your resolve to want to run again in 2027?
You could see it everywhere. We have an incompetent government. As president of Nigeria, I'll bring civility and order in governance. I'll govern with the Constitution of Nigeria. I will respect the Constitution of Nigeria. I will govern within the laws. The government will obey the laws. I will do appointment by federal character. I will appoint competent persons with capacity and compassion for good of Nigeria. People that are worthy of emulation. So I'm not going to be Minister of Petroleum. That has been. Every ministry will have substantive minister who is competent, who has the character, compassion, and capacity to run that ministry, but showing you the things that as president, I will have hands-on reported to me daily on real time. Number one is security of life and property of every Nigerian citizen. Number two is basic education of our children. Because we must put those 18 million people out of them. So it is more important for Nigeria to invest in education than oil. The human capital of Nigeria, considering its population, is a huge asset. I will make sure that hands-on, I know anything that happens about health of Nigerians, starting from primary health care, ensuring we increase the insurance coverage, where the rich will pay, where the poor will benefit, and everything. So I will make sure that I know real time what happens with agricultural products, which will drive the foundation of our manufacturing. I want to know what power we are generating daily and distributed daily. And I want to look at the SMEs, the manufacturing, to ensure that they are properly supported with adequate interest rates.
And I'd like to go into details of some of the crucial areas, because you campaigned in 2023, and there are those who say, well, all of the things that this government said they would do are the things that Peter Obi also said he was going to do. And I'll come to those things in a bit. But all of these things you mentioned, you said you're going to do only in one single time of 4 years.
4 years is just to know what is happening to them daily. And you're not going to solve them overnight.
So you don't want to spend more than 4 years as president? Should you be elected?
That's it. So you can actually do all of it. You can actually. Nobody expects 100% results. They expect 100% sacrifice and effort. So we know we're driving there. So there's nobody that gotten anywhere is going in one day. But if we set out to go to Kaduna today, people want to see us in Kaduna Road. If we're headed to Lagos Road, we're in the wrong direction. What is happening now is that we're telling people we're going in this direction, but we're going in that direction. I say, if you don't know where you're going, every road will lead you there. That's the confusion.
I'm worried about your insistence on spending a single term of 4 years. Why? The Constitution allows you to do 2 terms.
I will spend, and I want it to be categorically 4 years. We have an unwritten Constitution, which I'm sure you are aware of. Because not everything is agreement is written. That's why when a vice president is from south, the president is from north, and vice versa. The same thing goes. By the time this president completes 4 years, it is an unwritten agreement that the next 4 years is for the south. I, as the president, will categorically do that. We must build trust. Very important.
Can Nigerians trust that commitment of a single term from you?
So I said it and I put it in capital. I don't need a day more than 4 years. In fact, the day
and
before.
You fix Nigeria in those 4 years.
It's not fair. I will show the direction of good governance. That's why I said.
To what end is this one single? Why do you want to spend? The Constitution allows you. You've been a two-term governor. Why do you want to?
In 2 years, there will be maximum damage. That shows 3 years can change it in good direction. People want to get up and see a president that cares, a president that shows compassion. So today we have a country without compassion. Leadership without compassion does not exist. It's a minus. It's not good for the
country. Is there anything that you see that this government is doing that lacks compassion?
In December 18th or thereabout, several children died in a battle. I think it was December 18th. On the 19th, the president of Nigeria flew from Abuja to Lagos for Christmas holidays. Saying, I will not do it. I'll go to Ibadan. I will go and look for their parents and cry with them.
The president
I will show them.
The president went to Benue.
No, one minute. There was no compassion in that. People lost their children. People lost their children that will lead this country tomorrow. He didn't do that. He went for a Christmas holiday. In Benue, he was not there for days. So I will go the first day. And when he got there, he said he couldn't visit the community because of bad road. So he has not gone to Niger State, where we lost over 200, and now they said it's 600 that they're still missing, and it's presumed dead. So it's only about 15 minutes flight from Abuja to Niger. There's no compassion. So I've watched our president, top government officials in this capital of Abuja commissioning bus station when we lost 20-something soldiers in Niger. So it will not happen. Is commissioning road more important than our soldiers that are dying? Is commissioning road more important than our children are not in school? So is road more important than children being in school? There's no compassion. There's no governance. I will not be, look at this week. This week alone, Monday, 30-something were killed in one of our states. Tuesday, 13 was killed in one of our states. Yesterday, it was over 10 in Anambra. This morning, it's over 13 in Sokoto. And our president is in island of St. Lucia. That is not even up to the size. Island of St. Lucia is 617 square kilometers of land. Minna is 6,700. Minna is 10 times the size of St. Lucia. In terms of population, St. Lucia is only 180,000 people. Ajegunle is 560. Ajegunle. So what is our president doing there?
So that trip is a waste of time. Is that what you're saying?
No. Say, I won't do it. If I'm going to go to St. Lucia, that won't last more than 1 day. Our president have not even gone to any state for 2 days, as apart from Lagos. I will be in Niger State. I will be in Mokwa. If there's any place to stay longer days, it's in Mokwa, where I have lost now 800 to 1,000 people. Why will I be there? He even gave some children scholarship in St. Lucia. When we have 18 million out-of-school children, with our capital, children are not in school. Shegu, that's not governance. The country needs governance.